Back on Tennessee Titans franchise. If you watched the last episode, we got destroyed by Green Bay. Our team didn't even want to show up against Green Bay. But today's episode, we're playing at home against Cincinnati. Breakout defensive lineman. Help a player upgrade his depth trait. I wonder who it's going to be. Oh, we have a lot of stuff going on. Breakout defensive lineman. Under siege. Unstoppable force. Got a lot of stuff going on this week.
Welcome to your franchise staff. Here, staff point when you have to see what some talent trees make you
Totally
select
forgot
path
to
follow.
do some of this. You know what? I'll do it later. I want to see what this is right now. Coach, you tasked with facing the Bengals and their high-powered offense this week. Where does stopping them start? I would want to say do constant pressure. I mean, our defensive line has to get to Joey B. Beat the Bengals and get 3+ sacks on defense. I think that's possible. I think we can get 3 sacks. Coach, protection for the quarterback was a major issue this past week as you surrendered a high volume of sacks. You don't have to tell me. I already know. Where do those struggles start? Your offensive line. The offensive line was awful last week. You can't blame the QB if the offensive line isn't giving them protection to throw the ball. With that being said, how do you get the group back on track? Stay the course of extra preparation. Safety first, an increased focus on pass protection will give your offensive line +3 pass block power and pass block finesse this week. Okay, that's a good thing. Give and take. The increased focus on pass protection will also result in your offensive line having -3 run block power and run block finesse this week. The sky's the limit. Beat the Bengals and pass with 300+ yards. Keep grinding. Bonus goal. Limiting sacks allowed will give your offensive line a temporary boost. That's good to know. That's good to know. Now, who is the breakout defensive lineman? I want to try to guess. Just based on the stats, I want to try to guess. I'm thinking it's Jeffrey Simmons. Didn't he have 3 sacks last week? I want to say it's Jeffrey Simmons. That's my guess. Yeah, he had 3 sacks. So my guess is the defensive lineman that's a breakout depth trait player is going to be Jeffrey Simmons. And I was right. Coach, you remember all those big plays I piled up last week? Do you remember how I had the offensive line tripping and stumbling over themselves? Well, wait till you see what I do to the Bengals this week. I'm about to make a case as this league's premier defensive lineman. Hold the Bengals to less than 50 rushing yards and 0 rushing touchdowns, or get Jeffrey Simmons +3 or 3+ interceptions, forced fumbles, TFLs, or sacks. We need 3+ sacks anyway this game. So this is perfect. Get Jeffrey Simmons 3+ sacks, and he gets to have superstar X Factor. This is a big game. I want to bring Nate Davis back, but it doesn't look like he's interested to resign with us. I need a bigger offer to overcome this team not being a fit for me. Okay, well, and then on that note, I'm not going to try to resign him. Doesn't look like anybody wants to come back. Jeff Swain wants to come back. And he's cheaper than Austin Hooper, and he's younger. You know what? I would, re-sign players later, but Jeff Swain might be the person I bring back, and not Austin Hooper. Oh, wait. Defend the outside run. But on offense, we need to get 300+ passing yards anyway. So I'm fine with throw it medium. Yeah, it's fine. We gotta have a healthy squad for this game. Please, no injuries. On defense, we are good. How about on offense? Please, no injuries. And we're good. We're going into the game fully healthy. That's a plus. That's a big plus. +1 speed for Monte Rice. 87 speed. That's a good backup. Let's game again.
Push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Cincinnati's offense takes the field and leading the way for the reigning AFC champs as last season's comeback player of the year. A man who needs no introduction, Joe Burrow.
And he's looking good now. I mean, 5 touchdowns. touchdown passes in the last game. Okay, he threw a couple of interceptions. That's a little bit of a concern. But
Let's win this game. We're losing a lot of games.
And he said the press got all over him because he didn't play much
We can
defense.
do this.
He said he's averaging over 40 a game. The guy against him's not scoring that. We still have the advantage.
Sacked.
Even better.
Here, Landry with the sack.
After a win, then after a loss.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, how about that?
See, this is the defense that I know.
Now, they're looking third down. That's another time to try and go and hit the quarterback, too.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
There's Jamar Chase
Complete. And they nearly get this all the way.
from getting sacked
Mark him down at the 49.
to getting almost a 30-yard game.
They wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
11, MT,
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. He completes it to Boyd. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
11 MT,
To throw again on 2nd down. Burrow looking for Chase on the out route. He's got him. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. So
That was a big hit.
now they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Jamar Chase went flying on that hit.
12.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. He finds his man, complete. That's Morgan.
We're just sitting the boomstick on this guy.
Just shy of the 30.
11 mighty.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
What?
And a good looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line.
Here we go.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's Chase now on the jet sweep. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
Come on, defense.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. This is caught.
Um,
Touchdown Bengals. JAMARR Chase.
And we're getting greedy on, you know. Great.
And the Bengals will jump on top with the game.
He was wide open. Joe Mixon was also wide open. Who was on Jamar Chase? Who was supposed to be on Jamar Chase?
And almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the 4th quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
It becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. Let's see if they can continue that in future drives. From the 6.
Henry on straight to number 93. Was that 83?
Tennessee brings its offense to the field for the first time, and that means that we get to see the electric rookie out of Liberty, Malik Willis. They begin with Henry. Bulldozes past him. And he'll be correct.
That's a good run.
34. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy set the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Henry on 1st down, not finding much running room as he pushes forward for a yard or 2 at most. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. 2nd down, here's Willis. And finding the tight end Hooper. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Okay, ready?
A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on 3rd down. Now Willis on 3rd down.
Oh, he had him. Wide open, too.
It's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
Let's hope for, fumble.
And the Bengals take over 1st and 10.
Here we go.
It took 5 Titans to bring him down.
11 Common. Stop.
You still need to get Jeffrey Simmons at X Factors. What the heck was that?
He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard
12.
line.
12.
We need Jeffrey Simmons to get 3 sacks this game.
11, 11, 11, 11, 11, 11, 11.
Burrow looking to pass.
I was trying to get to him. Like, linebacker's too slow.
Enemy territory just across midfield
On one,
at
ready?
the 49. In need of only about the length of the football here on second
11
down.
MP. 11 MP. 11 MP.
Inside handoff to Mixon. And he'll get it down here to the 43. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Gun.
Final 30 seconds of this first quarter. And it's been a
Come on, defense. You get a pick. Something.
Stop.
back to Mixon on first down.
Good tackle.
Interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
12, 12, 12. 11 Mighty. 11 Common. 12, 12, 12.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals
We
in
need
control of the football.
a stop.
As they've got it with
Big
a
time.
second and 10.
Stop.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Open man is Higgins. They'll give him
Joe Burrow is 10 for 10 for 96 yards and a touchdown.
Bengals and Titans. You might
Can we
remember
stop him,
the
please?
playoffs last year, and that was a shot
What the heck was that? Bolton!
for a Cincinnati score. T. Higgins, 40 yards, and the Bengals have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
The Bengals,
Extra point by
man,
McPherson,
caught him
up and
slipping.
good, and that'll make the score. He's coming back onto the field for their second drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy.
Nice throw. Go, Nick Westbrook.
Just get it in his hands.
Still second quarter, you get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. It's a gain of 35.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. Throwing again on second down. Lewis. And he can't get
I was trying to
He's
run.
taken down. They'll need 5 on this
Didn't
play
go
to
well.
move the sticks. Willis looking to throw it. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
Like it's been this negatively as he just got back to the line of scrimmage. But when you really analyze it, he took away a big play for the defense, made it an uneventful run because he avoided a sack and didn't lose yardage.
And a nice job here to down
Let's go.
this one right on the 5-yard line.
Let's go.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No,
On
what
two,
was it?
ready?
You got a John Heisman quote about that,
Yeah,
right?
he said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. Trying to escape the shadow of their goalpost. That helped. 10 yards. First down. And
No, we need to do something different. We need to send some pressure towards Joe. Do something.
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go
Sacked. Let's go, Elijah Molden.
Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say,
You didn't see that coming.
can I get a little help here?
You didn't see that coming.
They're blocking for you the entire game, but as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
He finds his man complete. That's Boyd. And the next gen stat's going to illustrate just how quickly a quarterback has to process everything, as he was on the ground in under 3 seconds, 2.9 to be precise. Now Joe Burrow on 3rd and long.
I was hoping the safety would get there before the receiver was. How is it that we can get, you know, we can send them back? Oh, what the heck?
He's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 47 yards rushing for him. He's carried the ball just 5 times. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40.
That wasn't picked. He's 15 of 15. My corner didn't even look. Joey B is going to be 16 of 16 for 200 yards in the 2nd quarter. Like, what the heck?
2 minutes to play, 1st half. It's 14-0.
At this pace, Joe Burrow is going to have, what, 500 yards, 8 touchdowns?
Now it's Burrow. That's taken in by Higgins.
Gotta go.
Get 7 yards.
He's 17 of 17, 198, and 2 TDs.
They go play action with Burrow.
Hey, it's an incompletion.
So on 4th down,
That's a plus.
on comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. McPherson's kick is good.
And it
To take the field.
Come on.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp, and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Meanwhile, Willis' throw into the hands of Hoover, and he slips up past the 45 before
come on, Willis.
1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Willis to throw once more.
What was that? He was wide open. Jesse Bates jumped out of nowhere and picked me off. You gotta be kidding me.
Week to week, and how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. Clearly, there's some growing still to do.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw in the 3rd quarter and continue this mid-season contest. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number.
Well, this is a good defensive play by Jesse Bates, but still.
And they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. And makes it across.
That wasn't a face mask?
These guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Titans getting set to go here to begin the 3rd quarter. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect 2nd half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
How does the Bengals know what I'm gonna do before I actually do it?
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. 3rd down, it's Willis. It's complete, Burks. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
God.
Here's Michael Pilardi now as he's on to punt for Tennessee.
No fumble? Seriously? Come on. Give me something.
1st and 10 as they take over.
Sacks with Jeffrey Simmons.
So here are the
Something.
Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half. Burrow on play action.
That's out of bounds.
On the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge.
I need to get Jeffrey Simmons sacks.
Second down. On 2nd and 10.
How was that not picked?
It's Boyd. Finding room at midfield.
What is my defense doing?
Across midfield and inside the 45.
On 2.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Now Burrow.
Who was that?
This in the hands of Mixon. And some room to maneuver. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards.
Who was Joe Mixon supposed to be on?
Totally been flipped. From the red zone now, here's Burrow, 1st down.
He was in the pocket for eons and was able to throw it away.
But they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. Dumps it off to Mixon, and they've got this down to about the
Can we get a
12-yard
pick?
line.
Come on,
That's a
something.
good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case,
Nope, we just gave up another touchdown.
JAMARR Chase with his 2nd touchdown of the
We
afternoon.
get gritted on again.
These guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and the lead is now 20.
You know what, I'm making a change.
Ready to begin this drive offensively. I kind of feel like they've
It's not
reached
that
a do-or-die
Malik
point
Willis
in
is
this
doing
game, Charles.
bad.
If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also
It's just because we're down by so much. Just to get some, like, a new body inside.
They can get 2 more possessions.
Now it's the backup Tannehill. And brought in downfield by Burrow on the drop-off. Incomplete, nearly intercepted. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And he'll go out of bounds after taking a little further down inside the 40. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try to run for the 1st with Henry. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. Still in search of their 1st touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill on the move to his left. Henry's got it out on the left side. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. Here's Tannehill. That's good. And it's a fumble.
Dude, what the heck?
The 22-yard line. Here we go.
How can everything that goes well for us, and then it happens to not go well for us in the end?
Doesn't fit into that plan.
That reminds me of my plan in college to get an A on the papers I turned in. That didn't work out too well either. Too many mistakes by both of us. I mean, that's just pure and simple.
On 1, right?
That's why that's exactly where they
That was
are.
such a good drive, and then
11, 11, 11, 11, MTK.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Burrow. This pass complete to Higgins. He's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds.
come on,
So a
team.
big call there that brings up 4th.
Don't have much time.
Punting now is Huber as he sends it away.
Oh. What a punt return
But not
for
before he
Keon
takes it
Barnes.
inside the 40. So dangerous with a football in his hands. Call that a return of 38. And the Titans are going to start this drive in great field position.
That
as
could
they
give us
take over
some
1st and 10.
momentum.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Back to throw, Tannehill. This is caught. And he's going to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd 10 coming up here in Nashville. 3rd quarter action. They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 58 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign. To throw is Tannehill.
Tannehill is in. Welcome back to the end zone, Ryan Tannehill.
5-yard touchdown run. And the Titans are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Tannehill looking to throw. And
got it.
The 2-point conversion in the end zone. And that cuts the lead of this one. It'll be a touchback. Now this Bengals offensive unit ready to see what they can do.
11 MT, 11 MT.
Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment
11,
ago
11.
as they start with 1st and 10.
Good defense.
I see the surprise in your face there. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. He's upended after a gain of 2 after the 27.
Here we go.
And as they come
If we can find a way to come back and win this game, this would be probably one of the best Ryan Tannehill comebacks.
They've been very good. 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Burrow looking to pass. And he's got Hurst as tight end.
That's not a good thing to see trying to come back in the game. Down by, what, 16? Something like that.
12, 11, 11, 11, 11, 11, 11, 11.
Hand off to Mixon. And he stopped immediately there.
From a guy who had 3 sacks last week and needs 3 sacks to get the Superstar X Factor, he's not getting anything. You're kidding? A face mask at this point of the game? Come on, Jeffrey Simmons. Don't you want your Superstar X Factor? How did he run through 2 Titans?
Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short.
Oh my god.
12, 12,
An
12.
ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock, and this is 2nd and
11
less than a
Mighty,
yard.
11 Thomas.
They'll stay on the ground, mix it again, and he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy
heck?
of 20 in the red zone.
These last 2 games, against Green Bay last week and then Cincinnati this week, like, what the heck's going on?
Burrow will throw. That's the tight end Hurst with it. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
It's just set. 12, 12, 12.
The shotgun and run with Mixon.
Thank you. Finally, something good on defense.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Here we go.
This will be play number 9 of the drive here as 84 yards on 3rd down. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow.
Nope, we just gave up another touchdown. Good job, team. Good job. Idiots. Man. Are you trying to win the game, Tennessee? And make the playoffs? Now we're never going to come back from this game.
The Titans now just about ready to take over. But we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And finding, and he coughed it up, and the Bengals grab it.
He was down. He was down. That was clearly down. Thank you.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And now another turnover as this was intercepted. Picked by Logan Wilson. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They've got not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
Throwing on 2nd and 3.
Oh my God.
He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Hayden Hurst from 4 yards out. And the Bengals up the lead to 4 scores now here this 4th quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Well, we're not in the playoffs.
Touchdown, McPherson
That's
on to kick this one away.
something that we're not going to be going to.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Titans set and ready to go on offense. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
And everyone goes through
No wonder all my free agents don't want to stay with this. We keep losing games.
An interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. Tannehill now to throw. He's going to look downfield for Henry.
What a dot to Derrick Henry.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years, and the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one. Now Tannehill. He gets this one to Burks. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Tannehill throwing again. He gets it to Burks again. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. 3rd and 2, Tannehill. It's so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Henry is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Tannehill.
Woods caught it.
Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. He's got them out up to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And he looked right off the line like he knew that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense.
I've seen enough from Ryan Tannehill this game that I think we're going to get the team back to him.
Now the Titans leaving the offense out there. They'll go for
I think they're going to have Ryan Tannehill play the rest of the season.
Tannehill going to throw for it. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage?
I mean, I could go for an onside kick, but even if I recover the onside kick, and maybe get another touchdown and be, extra point or whatever, I'm still going to be losing this game. So it really doesn't matter.
They run up and send this one away. From the 6. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
This game is already a lost cause.
Making their way back onto the field. He's toppled the century mark already, receiving the football, closing in on that on the ground too. They've really had trouble handling him.
I think from what we've seen in this game, his success.
I mean, we're not going to win this game.
11 MPs, hey! 11 MPs.
The defense, right? They got to play just about every snap as if another receiver can get downfield on them.
11 MPs.
If we can stop them on defense, get the ball back, and maybe score one more touchdown.
Well, they might need to devote some extra attention to something just to stop the momentum he has. Now the Titans will use their third and final.
Just to have the game look a little, more reasonable.
11 Mighty. 11 Thomas.
On third down, Nixon. And not too much going there as he'll get it up to the 23-yard line.
So what, I'm going to have like a minute left.
As it brings up a fourth down. Here's Kevin Huber now as he'll punt it away for the second time. Taken from just outside the 30. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And it'll be tight.
Okay, so this is the drive that I'm going to try to get at least one more touchdown.
I don't know. Just one last drive here for pride.
It's going to be a holding. But yeah, I think I'm just going to hope for some, like, one more touchdown.
Here's Tannehill. This will go to Henry out wide. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
Desperation time for Tannehill on fourth down. He's going to let it fly. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Hooked up by Jesse Bates. And the Bengals are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on fourth down.
Here we go. 12.
Down to half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime.
Look at that. 28 of 34, 334 yards, and 5 touchdowns for Joe Burrow. Ryan Shannon had 11 for 17, 123, a touchdown, 2 interceptions. And Blake Willis had 8 for 11, 83 yards, and a pick.
And that got it done in this one.
So for the Bengals, they keep pace.
6 for 45 for Tylen Cooks. 4 for 37 a touchdown for Robert Boyce. 4 for 61 for Derrick Henry.
It's starting to look like it won't be their year as they drop to 5.
Elijah Moore didn't play well. 9 tackles, a tackle for loss, and a sack.
To face off with the Eagles.
How well did... He needed 3 sacks, plus he needed 3 plus sacks, forced fumbles, or tackle for losses, and he only got 1 tackle for loss. Not only did we lose, Jeffrey Simmons doesn't get his superstar X Factor. That was an awful game. Plus 2 man coverage for Kevin Violet, though. Which is man coverage? 84? It's not bad. So we lost 38-16 against Cincinnati. We are now 5-6 on the season. But I did see enough from Ryan Tannehill to make a change at QB. I'm now starting Ryan Tannehill at QB again. Yeah. Ryan Tannehill's going to be the new QB. Well, that's going to be it for this episode. Next episode will be facing the Philadelphia Eagles. What are the Philadelphia Eagles' record? The Eagles are 4-6 in this franchise. So we might have a chance of beating the Philadelphia Eagles next week, maybe. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe.